Okay, let's talk about it. So I'm taking a break from streaming. I will be live soon. I will let y'all know the date that I'm gonna be live and the time at the end of the video. But as far as right now, we had today the Super Bowl. Okay, something everybody was kind of looking forward to, as far as Kendrick fans, Drake fans, just regular football fans, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles are here taking down the Kansas City Chiefs. They on their third try. You feel me? They're third. They trying to get that three-peat. Okay? And if you're watching this video, obviously you know. Spoiler alert. They got washed. They got washed. I'm trying not to swear. They got washed, okay? They got washed. I think it was like 40-22. But the 22, honestly, bro, it should have been 40-6. But at the end of the game, bro, people just trying not to get injured, all right? People just trying not to get injured, okay? So they weren't even playing serious. They said, hey, bro, just let them have it. Just let them have it, gang. Just let them have it, right? Now, what I really want to talk about, though, because I'm not really into sports like that. Like, I am a person that I'm a bandwagoner. Not really, though, because I just honestly go for whatever team I think is the coolest. I was going for the Eagles from the get-go. I wasn't like, I hate Patrick Mahomes. I hate that they doing a three-peat. Let's just see them get destroyed. I never was in that. I just go off aesthetics. I wanted the Bills to make it. I'm not even a Bills fan. I just want the Bills to make it because why not? You feel me? I like to see interesting things. But regardless, okay, here's what I'm talking about. The Kendrick halftime show. Okay? Now, this is going to be a little bit more of a rant, but it's just, I'm so sick of seeing this discourse on these different social medias, especially Twitter. Y'all are brain dead on there. I mean, Kanye, obviously, as y'all seen over the past couple of days, I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. So as y'all seen over the past couple of days, bro has been crashing out. He finally got banned after posting porn. Okay? And let's keep it a buck. Twitter is full of that. It's just because it's Kanye. And they were like, well, people are seeing this. We got to ban him. Okay? Because, bro, I can go on my timeline right now, and I guarantee you I will see some corn. Okay? Regardless, okay? Here's what I'm here to talk about. The Kendrick halftime show. Now, first things first. The elephant in the room. Was he going to do Not Like Us? It was skeptical, right? It was a little bit skeptical because I'm like, okay, I see people talking about, okay, kids are watching the Super Bowl. Why would you're bringing up PDF files, different things like that, blah, 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 right? And I get that. And I was like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. But as time went on after that and the months after that, I've seen that Not Like Us was becoming more and more of not even a diss track necessarily, but more of I don't know, like a pop culture icon. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, it just became more and more acceptable for its content that it actually pertains to. Okay? Now, okay, this is crazy. You should know how crazy the discourse is. I'm sorry, this is just a side note. This is how crazy the discourse is that I'm making a video right now. I usually don't make videos like this, but I had to make a video on this because it's literally, some people just need to understand, and like hopefully my perspective can get people to just stop getting that denseness out of their brain, bro. Because these people's brain is so thick, like you can't even cut through that mud. Like you can't even cut through it with a samurai sword, legitimately. So, first things first, was he going to play Not Like Us? At first, I thought no. But as it became more of a popular icon and every time Kendrick is mentioned, I hear the beat playing, I'm like, oh, okay, so he's going to play it. Then there comes a certain level to it, like another layer, to where it's like, is he going to say the name Drake? Is he going to say these things, say this, that? He didn't say PDF files, first of all. He didn't say that. The A minor still got away. The A minor still got away, okay? Hold on. Let me put my light on. I don't know if that really helped, to be honest. I don't know if that really helped or not. Regardless, okay. So I'm like, is he gonna play it? He played it. He ended up playing it. Honestly, I never thought in a million years that the NFL was gonna let Kendrick Lamar go on stage and publicly, in front of millions and millions of people. Weird statistic. Apparently, there were 6 million women watching the Super Bowl this year. I don't know if that's like a crazy thing or whatever, but okay, they got it. In front of millions and millions of people, let him publicly call this boy a pedophile. I never thought that was gonna happen. On everything, I could have never imagined that they was gonna let that happen. But more importantly, I want to talk about the discourse here. I want to talk about the people on Twitter that's rage baiting for clicks. They're doing this and this and that. Okay, it's more of a rant. This isn't like a real video. Like, I know I could break it down, but right now I'm just ranting. Okay. First of all, I think that Kendrick's performance was immaculate. This is coming from someone who has performed in a live setting, has performed live many times. And it's not no flex or anything. I'm just saying, like, because a lot of people like to say, well, you don't make music. You've never done this, so how can you? Same question goes for y'all. How are you going to say that this performance is trash just because you don't get nostalgia bait? And what I mean by that is they're expecting bro to play King Kunta, backstreet freestyle. They're expecting bro to just play all of the hits. And that's not how a performance should go. Like, we saw that in the last year with Usher. Nobody was singing Usher songs last year. Let's keep it a buck. The audience was not screaming Usher songs. They weren't. They just weren't. Okay? Let's just keep it a buck. Year before that, I'm not sure if that was the year before that, but I know it was like Snoop, Dr. Dre, blah, 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 where Kendrick performed those songs. So why, when you have your own spotlight, you're not just a guest feature, why would you do the same old songs that you've been doing decade after decade? And people are saying, oh, well, we don't know the lyrics to these new songs. It came out in November. It came out 3 months ago. Lock in. Just say you didn't like the album, and that's fine. That's fine if you didn't like the album. That's cool. That's cool. And now, I have a question for y'all. For all of y'all that's like, oh, you should just play the hits. So, did you want Lil Wayne to walk out and play Fireman? Do you want Lil Wayne to walk out and play 6 foot, 7 foot? That would have got your little pecker off. Like, just make it make sense to me. I'm just curious because what I saw and what I witnessed live was Kendrick making a performance. Making a cinema. Well, I don't want to glaze it that hard, but like he was making something. It wasn't just a let's play the greatest hits. You know, let's get everybody on board because everybody knows the songs, blah, blah, blah. No, he did a full effort. Like the times where he's sitting back, he's talking to the dancers. Oh, y'all want me to do it? Okay, now you gonna do it? Oh, y'all, I heard they like the Sue W line, first of all. I heard they like the pseudo. Should I play that one? Plays the beat. That one. Fire, bro. It's just fucking cinema, bro. It's just cinema. I don't understand why people are so obsessed with just trying to get nostalgia. Like, that's not how that works. Because if that's how it worked, we would have been so geeked for Usher. We would have been so geeked for Snoop, Dre, you know what I'm saying? All of those West Coast people. We would have been so lit for Shakira. We would have been lit for J-Lo. We would have been lit for whoever else, bro. But that's not how that works, bro. I think if you are doing a Super Bowl performance, it should be something cinematic. It should be something that's well thought. It should be something that's well shot. When they got into the four corners and you're going around and you see Kendrick and then Kendrick pops up randomly at different points, that is what I personally think that a Super Bowl performance should be. Because if it's just an artist coming on, playing their best hits, their best songs over and over again, That to me is just a regular concert. You could do that at a regular concert in Kentucky, middle of freaking nowhere. You could do that. This is a Super Bowl performance. And I believe that he upped the stakes on how that works. Like having the GNX right off rip, and it's just a clown car, Bloods, Crips, White, everything coming through, bro. That's fire. I don't know why y'all mad. Okay? And then people saying snooze fest. I think people saying snooze fest is because they've never seen a raw performance. And the fact that the audio quality was so high, these people just want to hate because it's raw vocals. It's not a backing track that's like, oh, we're going to play the song in the background, and then whenever the artist feels like he wants to rap over it or they want to rap over it, then they can rap over the backing track, and then it kind of like, no, he was raw rapping. And bro, your favorite artist, bro, can't do that. I'm not going to lie. A lot of your favorite artists cannot do that to where they are like unapologetically just saying the words, spitting every verse. A lot of them, bro, they don't have stage presence like that in order to keep the breath control. They'll be like, ah da 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 da. Bro, I've seen it so many times. I like, even when I go to concerts, I love when the artist is able to say every single word. And if they miss some words, I mean, we're all human. You're going to run out of breath. It makes sense. But Kendrick was out there. He was being himself. And also, I think the other thing that people don't understand, well, they understand it. I think a lot of these Twitter people are just trying to hate. But I think the other thing is his stage presence and the way that he was conducting himself. Like the way that he was like, have you ever watched your enemy down with a poker face? Like just super goofy, super like outlandish. Like that is what I would expect from a performance. This isn't a concert. This isn't, oh, let's play the best hits. And if you don't know the words to GNX, you just didn't like the song. You just didn't like the songs. You didn't like the album. Just say that. You don't have to make it. Cause what? Cause here's the way I'm thinking of it. Okay, let's say he plays King Kunta, Backstreet Freestyle, blah blah blah, whatever y'all wanted, bro, to play. Good Kid, Mad City stuff, all of that. Then the discourse would have been, he can only play those songs. He ain't got nothing like, it's too woke, bro. He can only play that. Blah blah blah. But then we have a whole GNX album that's full of your favorite bangers. Oh, it's just a banger. Like, we have all of that for you. So I feel like no matter what Kendrick would have done, people would have still been on the same vibes. And, like, he played Humble. He played DNA. And for y'all saying it's new stuff, that came out in 2018, bro. Almost 20 years ago, my boy. So how can you say that? How can you truly say that? And then I'm seeing, which is probably the craziest take, people are saying Lil Wayne should have still did it. What y'all want to hear? Fireman and 6 foot, 7 foot? And you know Lil Wayne, how old is Lil Wayne? He was not getting out the whole 6 foot, 7 foot verse. I put that on God. He was not getting out that whole verse. Without no breaths. They would have put a backing track on that. And this is coming from a Wayne fan. Wayne's my number one rapper. All time. Okay? All time. All right? But the biggest thing that I'm trying to figure out is we've seen Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl. And the halftime show is the least thing talked about. So I don't understand how now, because y'all picking a side or whatever the case may be, now the halftime show is so important. It's so crucial. Y'all gotta hear, bro, it has to be perfect. It has to be this and that. It just doesn't make sense to me, man. It doesn't. It really does not. I think Kendrick did a great job. I think he did a fantastic job. And I'm not even the biggest fan of Scissor. Hate me in the comments if you want. Don't care. I'm not the biggest fan of Scissor. But her voice, her shit was on point. Her shit was on point. I'm not gonna lie. She was doing different notes and shit that I know's not in the song. She was hitting that shit. I can't lie. But I've never denied SZA's talent. I just think, for me personally, it doesn't oversee the realms of what R&B or pop or rap she partakes in. That's just me. Okay? Also, her fit was fire. Regardless, I just think it's a little bit I think it's people rage baiting, first of all. And then I think it's just people they just can't let go. Like, I hate the fact that people are making it like, well, Kendrick, he's just conscious. He's woke. Like, bro, who cares about the lyricism? Make a hit. He makes a whole album of hits. And then people are like, why you playing all the new stuff, bro? Like, we don't even know the lyrics. It's because you didn't learn the lyrics. You didn't like the album. And that's fine. But don't act like you didn't have 3 months to learn the lyrics, my boy. Let's be honest. And I didn't even listen to GNX that much. And Squabble Up is probably one of my least favorite songs off of the album. I still know the lyrics though. I still knew the lyrics though. But to me, I don't believe in it becoming like one of those things where you gotta listen and listen and listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you gotta know the lyrics. I just think that's nostalgia bait. And I just think that's people just trying to tap into their youth. And it's pretty sad. Like, what did you want Drake to come out there and be like, I got people showing fake love to me? Why? Because you can relate? No, you're just a loser. It's not fake love. You're just a fucking loser. Sorry. Hate to break it to you, gang. You're just a loser, bro. It's not fake love. You just not getting real love because you're not a real person. But with that being said, on top of that, I'm just thinking, okay, Lupe Fiasco, for example. Real people that listen to rap music outside of the norms and everything like that know Lupe Fiasco is considered top 3, if not the best lyricist of all time. Lupe Fiasco. Okay? But y'all not on the radar when Lupe drops. I think he just dropped a new album like last year or 2 years ago, Black Samurai, right? Y'all not on game with that. Y'all listening to your Drakes and your Party Next Doors, your Ty Dolla Signs, y'all all of that. Y'all Kanye's. Kanye tweaking. That could be another video. But y'all are too far gone on this whole, like, just because you don't listen to them doesn't mean that they're not a prolific or influential artist. And I believe that this is hogwash. It's hogwash, bro. Because Lupe Fiasco is one of the best, bro. He is. He's one of the best. And none of y'all listen to him. At least those people that are dick riding Drake. Y'all are not listening to him. I remember I could curse now. It's 18 minutes. But y'all not listening to him, bro. And I think it's disingenuous for y'all to sit there and say Drake revived his career. He did this, he did that. It was all Drake. Oh, SZA saved the show. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Bro, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers got so much praise and was so inclusive as far as the rap scene goes, to where people were paying attention to that and they were listening to it, and it's really critically acclaimed and people love that album. Just because you didn't listen to it don't mean somebody don't got a career. That's like saying all of these underground artists don't have a career. Bro, these people are millionaires. Osama San, all these people. Well, I'm not going to pocket watch, but they got money. They got money. And just because you don't listen to them don't mean that they don't have a career. Just because they not thrown in your face because you're ADHD or whatever the hell. Bro, these people are prolific no matter if you hate them or not. And I hate to say it, Actually, I'm not gonna say it because I think that this person is a terrible person. I'm not even gonna mention their name. But regardless, I see that they still making buzz in their genre and in their field when I believe they don't deserve it. But people are just so brainwashed into wanting to, oh, well, this person, blah, 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 and they were, oh my God, but I get to fuck my bitch to the. You're a fucking loser, bro. You're a fucking loser. Have some fucking morals. You just want to listen to something that's going to repeat over and over in your head. It's really fucking pathetic. And the saddest part is, and this is no hate to the underground artists, y'all are really more willing to listen to underground artists than you are to Kendrick. Just out of the simple fact that you can't bop to it. It's not popular. It's not hitting. It's just sad. It's just sad, bro. To sum it all up, man, I don't know. I like I said, it's a rant. To sum it all up, though, I really feel like a lot of people are rage baiting. And then a lot of people are just unwilling to open their minds to anything, bro. Because if Kendrick would have came out there, whatever he did, people were going to criticize, obviously. But if he would have came out there and played freaking King Kunta for the 1,000 billion freaking time, y'all boys would have been like, oh, he ain't got no new hits. He playing all the old shit. Man, Drake got hits from last year. Y'all would have said whatever. But make something clear. Drake literally went to an entire different continent in order to escape all criticism, all of the hatred, all of the real hatred. Because there are people that just hate for no reason, let's be honest. But all of the real hatred for the person he is and has been shown to be and who he is musically, which also highlights how terrible of a person he is. I think people would have coped no matter what happened. But let me remind you, Drake is in a whole nother continent right now, avoiding his problems. Now, I know that y'all don't care, but is that the type of person that y'all are? Would y'all just ignore y'all problems because you afraid? Because you scared? Oh, let me sue them. Because you scared? Then you're pussy. You're a bitch. Sorry, not sorry. Bro is doing concerts with bullet holes in his sweater with smoke coming out. You're not 50. You're Drake. Okay? Let's just know our role, buddy. All right? Let's be a bit honest. He's in a whole different continent. He avoided the Grammys. He started his tour right when the Grammys had started. Really interesting. Hey, Kenny just opened his mouth. Someone go hand him a Grammy right now. Here's 5. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? It's okay. Y'all don't have to like Kendrick. But the thing that y'all need to understand is he wouldn't be at the Super Bowl if he didn't have influence, if he didn't have artistry, if he didn't have power, if he didn't have notoriety. That's just how it goes. And y'all favorite artists are hiding from the problem. And I hate to say it, Lil Wayne is hiding from the problem. He's doing a lotion commercial, chat. A lotion commercial. Here, let me pull it up for y'all real quick. Hold on. Like, bro, look at this. Like, look at this, bro. This is hiding.
But we have another focus.
Yo, pass me a seat. Damn, that's sensitive.
Don't look at me.
Let's see a kiss. Ooh, someone passed the Cetaphil.
I'm sensitive.
We still going?
Nah, this is time sensitive. Let's get it.
I pray to God, just for my GOAT, that this is not a trash album. I pray to God for my GOAT. Okay? But bro, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. And I think that y'all need to chill, calm down, because there's so many artists that y'all don't listen to that are getting notoriety, and the fact that it just isn't plugged into your eyeballs on Twitter, y'all are hating. And there's no point, bro. Because honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck. I hate Drake. I hate him. I hate him. But I'm not going to sit there and bash, bro, for getting the Super Bowl. Anybody that gets the Super Bowl, they obviously deserve it in some way, some shape, some form. So why be a hater? Why be a hater? It's all good, bro. If you don't like woke music, conscious music, whatever, bro. But here's the thing. Y'all not going to act like Kendrick Lamar never had a career when every single album he's ever dropped, not mixtapes, we're not talking about Section 80, we're not talking about none of that. We're talking about starting off with Good Kid, Mad City, and beyond. None of those albums have ever been rated lower than an 8 or at least a 7. I can't fact check that, and I don't feel like it. But those are all very well received albums. And he has a lot of followers on his side. He is a prolific artist. And the funny part is, y'all all talking about Kendrick. Ain't nobody talking about Mr. Jermaine. Ain't nobody talking about Jermaine. Ain't nobody talking about Jermaine at all. Bro took himself out of the equation. And so did Drake. Okay? He's dropping an album next week with Party Next Door. Hate Party Next Door. He's awful. He's an awful artist. He has no emotion. He just raps about pussy and fucking. It's really sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. He's terrible. He's a terrible artist. And then Drizzy Drake is coming with a one-on-one conversation with you. I bet you so geeked up, you so bricked up to have Drake talk to you. He doesn't care about y'all. That's the other thing. Like, I don't dick ride any artist to the extent where I'm going to sit there and go bat for bat. There's still people defending Kanye. And y'all saw what that boy was texting for the last couple of days. I won't go bat for no artist, okay? Because I don't know them. They are celebrities at the end of the day. They're people you can't even become access to. And when you do, they just looking at you like, oh, you want to take a pic? Okay, bro. All right. Security gonna get your ass the fuck up out of there afterwards, okay? So stop dick riding someone that don't care about y'all. They don't care about you. At the end of the day, Drake would literally denounce his entire audience if he don't get the amount of clicks and views that he wants to get. Or he won't get the deal that he wants to get with UMG, so he'll sue him. Because he feels like his life was threatened. Bro, you're Drake. Your life is threatened every single time you step outside. Let's just keep it a buck. Okay? It's been about 30 minutes now of me ranting, so I'm going to leave it there. But moral of the story is, stop being a bunch of hating ass bitches. Okay? Just because you don't know the artist or you don't care for the artist does not mean that these motherfuckers' careers are dead. Nobody's talking about them. Because stop acting like an algorithm doesn't exist. You go on TikTok and you get the shit filtered to you. Literally shit fed to you of everything that you like. Even shit that you didn't know you like. So stop that. Okay? Kendrick has been talked about very prolifically for a very long time. Every single album creates buzz and positivity. Has Drake got a Pulitzer? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. So, and that was 2018 when Drake was just coming off of his hype. Hotline Bling. 2015 was Drake's year. We talking about 2018, 3 years later, where bro was still living off the hype of those tracks. But Kendrick got a Pulitzer off his album. That's all I gotta say, bro. This has been Wolfie Goldberg, man. I appreciate y'all. If you like the video, like the video. If you don't like the video, dislike the video. Hey, it's engagement, right? It's engagement regardless. And honestly, I'd rather people like the video because they like the video, okay? Please subscribe. We're trying to get to at least 1,000 subscribers this year. I'm going to try to keep up on the YouTube stuff, things like that. I'm not going to edit this video because I felt like I was kind of spitting. It's a little bit of a rant. It is 2 a.m. right now, so I am ranting a little bit. But I feel like I was on point. But regardless, I'll be back streaming. You'll see this channel be blown up crazy. I got some plans for what I want to do. Happy Black History Month. Always. But yeah, so I'll be streaming this upcoming Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. If you lonely as shit, you single as hell, feel free to stop by. It's Wolfie Goldberg, Twitch.tv, okay? Come through. And yeah, they not like us.